Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Thursday, June 27. St. Thomas is tapped to host the island's first new urban centre in 40 years. Ground was broken on Wednesday for the Morant Bay Urban Centre, which is being created at the site of the old Goodyear factory at Springfield in the Parish at a cost of $49.8 million. It's a project of the Factories Corporation of Jamaica and will occupy 365,000 square feet of space. The urban centre will bring together a combination of government and private sector services in a convenient and efficient manner. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says about 3,000 jobs are expected to come with the development.
This is an important project. It is a signal project. It is a project that will say to the people of Jamaica, through the people of St. Thomas, that the government is serious about their development. So we must make sure that this project happens in time and within the budget, and that the people can be proud of this development.
3 divisions of the Jamaica Constabulary Force are to benefit from energy-efficient air conditioning retrofits over the next 12 months. The Petroleum Corporation of Jamaica, PCJ, has signed a contract with Geddes Refrigeration Limited to do the work. Air conditioning solutions will be installed at the JCF's Mobile Reserve Headquarters in Kingston, the Maypen Division Headquarters in Clarendon, and the National Police College at Twickenham Park in St. Catherine. The projects are being implemented through PCJ's Energy Efficiency and Conservation Program, EECP, at a combined cost of $126.5 million. Once installation is completed, it is anticipated that there will be an overall reduction in electricity consumption and operating costs at the 3 locations. Minister of Science, Energy and Technology Favour Williams has called on those responsible for executing the project to ensure that the government and people of Jamaica get good value for every dollar spent. A human trafficking survivors handbook has been produced as a guide for delivering support services to persons affected by the crime. The handbook was produced by the Office of the National Rapporteur on Trafficking in Persons.
The importance of providing survivors of human trafficking with the necessary information about their rights and the support services available to them in Jamaica cannot be overestimated. In fact, it will play a critical role in their ability to recover from the ordeal and trauma endured during their trafficking episode.
The Human Trafficking Survivors Handbook was launched in Kingston on Wednesday, along with an e-learning platform.
The e-learning platform, of course, will be a sustainable means of strengthening the knowledge base of the different service providers and frontline stakeholders who work in the field of human trafficking.
Jamaica is currently reported as a hub for human trafficking and has a Tier 2 ranking in the U.S. Department of State's Trafficking in Persons report. The National Security Minister has declared that under his stewardship, there will be renewed energies funneled into combating this scourge. By the end of this week, the Department of Correctional Services, DCS, will be able to electronically track the progress of children from their arrival into correctional centers and their participation in rehabilitation programs to their re-entry into society. The first phase of the electronic case management system was launched on Tuesday and should be operational in all juvenile correctional facilities by Friday. It was initiated out of a memorandum of understanding with the Organization of American States, with funding support from the USAID and DCS under the program A New Path. The system evaluates the children's background, risk and protective factors and assigns a team of support workers to each child based on his or her individual needs. Its user-friendly tools can provide calendar updates for court cases and classes, among other rehabilitation activities. The next phase of the system will be finalized by September 2019 and involves extending it to the adult correctional centers, the courts, and the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Falmouth now has an $11.5 million traffic signal system, the first of its kind in the parish. The traffic signals were commissioned on the weekend by the National Works Agency under the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation's Traffic Management and Control Program. It follows safety concerns about the lack of signals at the intersection of the busy North Coast Highway and the road leading to Danieltown in Trelawney. Pedestrians are now able to activate the pedestrian signal through a push-button activated system, which will indicate when it is safe to cross. And finally, Government will be increasing investments in sport facilities as it pursues a comprehensive infrastructure program to attract and earn more from the hosting of international events.
We're engaging in deliberate and strategic actions to develop markets in sport enterprises through manufacturing of sport goods and the offerings of services such as sport administration and the marketing and planning of sport events.
Minister Grange was addressing a session of the 8th Biennial Jamaica Diaspora Conference held recently at the Jamaica Conference Center in downtown Kingston. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.